guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where it is all about Amazon KDP, building passive income streams and living a life of financial freedom. Before we start into the video, a huge thanks to the great support lately. As you can see, we are currently at almost 400 subscribers and you guys are keeping me motivated to create good content, new videos round about Amazon KDP and other passive online income streams. A quick shout out to the latest subscribers on this channel. Thanks to Catherine Ryu, Lena Bayer, So Funny, John Toriola and Naira Tutorials. If you also want to be named in the next video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. In today's video, I want to show you how you can create a good and best-selling title for your books on Amazon KDP. I want to show you the most common mistakes that self-publishers made during the publishing process. And I want to give you additional tips how you can create a really good, outstanding title for your books. So make sure to watch the whole video and we will see us in 5.5 seconds, my friend. Before I show you the most common mistakes, a few things at the beginning. As we all know, cover and title are the two factors that are most important to get the buyer to click on our product. Put yourself in the position of a customer who is looking for a book on a specific topic or keyword. The first thing he sees are these two factors, cover and title. Therefore, it doesn't matter how good the content of your book is, whether you have a good product description or even A+ content. If the cover and the title do not appeal to the customer, he will not click on your product. So these two factors are also important from Amazon's point of view. The algorithm checks how high the click rate on your book is when a customer types in a specific keyword. If the customer types in a specific keyword, your book is appearing, but the customer is not clicking on it because the title and the cover is not good. Amazon sees it as a negative and puts your book further down the list. Of course, we don't want that. Therefore, it is even more important to create an interesting and good title for your book to get the customer to click on your book. Therefore, I will now show you some mistakes that are often made and that you should not make. The first mistake concerns the length of the title. So the length of the title is a very important factor for our Amazon KDP business. If you are browsing through Amazon and typing in, for example, primary composition notebooks, you want to make sure that your title is easy to read, not too long, and have the most important information about the book directly visible. But I have to say that the main page of our keyword is not the only page where the title is visible. If we have a closer look on an example product on Amazon, you can see that at the bottom of the product listing, there are sponsored items, products related to this item. So this is the next place where the title of our book is appearing. If we are scrolling down, then there is another place where the books show up, related products with free delivery, etc. And as you can see, it's another place where our book is appearing and where the title is visible. So you have to make sure that the most important facts of your product, of your book, is at the beginning of the title. So that always the main factors of your book are directly visible to the customer in sponsored ads, sponsored products, whatsoever. Therefore, I made a little study on the maximum length of the titles. In this context, we have a closer look for the different options where the title is visible. And therefore, I made a little research. So we have to distinguish between the desktop view and the mobile view, because on the mobile view, the title is not always completely visible because of the different size of the screen. So the first thing, we have a closer look on the desktop view. If a customer browsing through Amazon, typing in different keywords and browsing through Amazon, the maximum length of the title in the search results is between 160 up to 199 characters. If we have a close look on the sponsored products related to the shown book, the maximum length of the title is between 70 and 80 characters. Okay, so after 80 characters, the title is cut off. If we have a closer look on the product page, on the frequently bought together page, the maximum length of the title is between 40 and 60 characters. So overall, you have to make sure that your title is optimized on the different types of pages you're looking at. So you have to make sure that the most important things of your books, keywords, whatsoever, are within 40 characters. Because after 40 characters, it is possible that the title cut off and the customer don't see the rest of the title. If we have a closer look on the mobile view, the maximum length of the characters is even smaller. So if we are at the main page and the customer is looking for product, the maximum length of the title is between 80 and 90 characters. So compared to the desktop view, where we had 160 up to 199 characters, it is very, very important you have the main things on first few characters in your title. If we have a closer look on the related products on the mobile view, the maximum length of the title should be round about 20 characters, because after 22 characters, the title cuts off again. At the frequently bought together page on a mobile view, the maximum length should be round about 25 characters, because after 25 characters, the title cuts off. So as I mentioned, make sure that the most important things and keywords are at the beginning of your title. Make sure that you are optimizing your title for desktop and mobile view, and make sure that the title fits in the different types of maximum characters. The second common mistake is keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing is a problem that mainly affects beginners. I was in the situation too when I started my online Amazon KDP business, and I know the situation really good. The people are doing their niche and keyword research and find profitable keywords for a specific niche, for example, composition notebooks. And then they want to put all the keywords in the main title and the subtitle, because all the people out there on YouTube recommend to use keywords in the main title and subtitle, because the title and subtitle is the most important thing and factor for Amazon, for the Amazon algorithm to rank your book high. But what the people don't tell you is that it affects your book negative if you put too much keywords in it. For example, as you can see on the screen, no front to this guy, he put all the keywords and all the target person into the title, because he wants all the keywords to rank really high for this book. And he puts, for example, in the title that this composition notebook is for boys, girls, kids, children, adults, teachers, whatsoever. But if you have the view from the customer, you are browsing through Amazon and want to buy a book, a composition notebook for boys. Then they read the title and the book says boys, it's for girls, it's for kids. So the customer gets confused and stop watching on your product, scrolling down, and maybe buy another product, because in the other product, the title says it's a composition notebook for boys, and you always have to make sure that you are targeting one specific person, because if you're targeting more than one specific person, for example, girls and boys, what is your cover looking like? Yeah, okay. So if you're creating a composition notebook for girls, the cover maybe look different as a cover for girls. But if you're targeting boys and girls, the cover is not specific for this main person and don't fit to the title of your book. Don't be afraid of fear of missing out something. As I mentioned, I was in this situation too. I had the fear that if I don't put enough keywords in my title and subtitle, the book will not rank. But that's not the case. You have to make a title that sells, not a title which has much keywords in it, okay? Always make sure you have a good title, specific targeting one person, for example, boys or girls or adults. Make sure the title is not too long and don't put too much keywords in it. I always recommend focus on a maximum of 3 keywords in the main title. The main keyword always in the main title, for example, composition notebook wide ruled, it's okay. And then in the case of composition notebook, targeting one specific person, and in the subtitle you are writing the amount of pages, the size of the book, and maybe another keyword, for example, journal composition notebook. Okay, so always focus on not too much keywords, because all the other keywords who are ranking good for this niche and keyword and are profitable, we are using in our 7 backend slots and in Amazon advertising. Okay, the last tip I have for you is how to create compared to your competitors. Okay, so there are 2 main ways on how to create a good title. You can focus on a basic title. A basic title means you have your keyword in it, and then in the title and subtitle you describe what your book is all about. So for example, as you can see on the screen, this is a learn to write workbook. Okay, so you are telling the customer what is in your book and what advantage the customer has if he is buying your book. So for example, always have the look of your customer. The customer is browsing through Amazon and want to buy a good handwriting or practice handwriting workbook for his kid. So the title is very good because you have the keyword in it, you have only one targeting person, it's kids, and then the customer is looking for a book because his child or his kid is not good at writing, tracing, whatsoever. So communicate the advantages of your book in your title and subtitle. So on the screen, the title is very good, but the thing what's missing is what benefits person achieves when he is working with his book. So the title is telling, okay, this is a workbook for kids and what's in the book. So line tracing, letters, pen control. The only thing you have to add on this title is what is the kid learning when he's using the book. For example, practice for kids with line tracing to become better writer or to get better grades or to get better in school. So communicate the advantages in your title. So I hope that I could help you so that you don't make these mistakes and stand out from the competition. I hope you liked the video. If you do so, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. Leave a thumbs up on this video. If you have a question, please let me know down below in the comment section. There's nothing more about to say. I wish you all the best, and we will see us hopefully in the next video.